All right, everybody. Obama done went in and addressed the nation. This is Lightning Mark 777 talking about the situation still happening in the Middle East. And we've been looking at the news, and Obama comes on TV today and lets everybody know on the 28th, okay? He lets everybody know that the reasons why he decided to go and take action against Libya. Now, the media is blowing up this situation. Let us look at this hypocrisy right quick. The media is blowing up this situation about this woman that got raped by military forces, you understand? And they blowing it up, and they done been talking about it for a couple of days now, or maybe more, about how she got raped. And that's a serious situation when the military takes advantage of a woman. Yeah, that's a serious situation. Now, all right, let us look at our own military. You might be listening or watching this video, and you might be a military, might have been a woman in the military, and many women, not some, but just many women in the military have been violated, and they've been hushed up, and they've been tried to be swayed not to say nothing about their violations and stuff. I'm talking about soldiers. I'm talking about women soldiers in the military have been violated by officers and things like that. And we've had this situation in the news and everything. And these things happen. Okay, now let us look at also situations about the abuses they so-called talking about in how the government of Gaddafi abused people in prison and they tortured people and everything. All right, let us look at our own prison. If anybody had anybody in their family that have ever been in prison and told you how somebody got tortured or they got tortured themselves by the guards in this nation, in the United States of America, in the prison system in this nation, or have been locked up in jails and been abused by police. We see things like this where we even had police that use cattle prods on people. These are things that go on in governments, and governments deal with these situations, but they're going to try to make this man look all bad like he's some kind of criminal with all the atrocities that's going on. You know, the government is set up to deal with things that in any violation that come up there, they will deal with that. But see, the media is using this one situation and maybe some others about prisons and this lady that was violated, and we even got ladies here that's being violated even to this very day as we speak on this video right now. Somebody's being violated in the United States, and they have to go to the judicial system to try to get it straightened out. Then again, the judicial system might work, and many times it don't. So let us not go there about this lady and blowing up her situation all over the media like the government just done all wrong. Could you find me 1,000 of them and put them on TV, not just one? Because the government's handling that situation, talking about where is she at, like the government done took the woman out and killed her. They probably wanted her out of the media, like the United States don't want to be embarrassed. Any government don't want to be embarrassed. Probably took her out of the media. I'm sure she's fine. I'm sure she's safe. They didn't take her out and kill her. Like the media is trying to insinuate. Forget it. The woman's fine. She's in the government's hands. She's going to be all right. Anyway, if she wasn't all right, she'd been dead a long time ago, and you wouldn't even hear her speaking or complaining on the camera. Forget all that. Now let us go back to Mr. President Obama here in this making excuses and telling everybody why he went in and everything, and now they trying to assassinate and overthrow a government. This has been things done in the past by the United States, the CIA, infiltrating and going on all around the world, and they out there and they doing these things and toppling governments that don't fall in line with whatever the United States want them to do. We thought that maybe they had quit doing that kind of stuff, but here we got a president done jumped up in there. We thought he was a better man than that. Find out he ain't no better than the rest of them, you know. And in a way, I'd be glad when his term is up. Well, I ain't got to see him no more make the mistakes that he have made and doing the things that he's doing, because I think he's kind of out of his mind. But you know, that's my personal opinion. I don't have no confidence in the man whatsoever, because he just doesn't. he just done got on my boo-boo list, because I don't appreciate none of the stuff that he's doing in the name of humanitarian or whatever he's trying to call it, because you know there are many people that need his help, and you never see his face or even mention him, you know, in that particular part of the world, and on that continent. There's many things going on. There are situations in Nigeria and other places in the world over there that need his help and need his intervention. Never see him over there intervening in that. But you know, and there've been many massacres, and there's many violations of people's rights over there. But you know, he gonna focus in on Libya, and I say let the Arab League handle their own business, and I meant what I said. And all that stuff that he's talking about, right? He went in and all these reasons and all these things he's saying, and he got these other people backing him up. I am sad. I am sad that that man represents the United States of America, and being the first black president and doing the things that he's doing in the name of trying to save humanity or whatever else he's trying to do. We need his help here in this nation. We need him to do something about the masses situation with this job situation, and not this tokenism, throwing out a couple of million here and some million there, and then allowing them to cut education programs, and you can't hardly get no help, but they over there shooting $1 million missiles at Gaddafi, and we need them $1 million in our nation, in our cause today, for all the people that are suffering, losing their homes, and don't have jobs, and we need creatism in creating things to produce employment. You know, the United States need to take the lead in being #1 in inventions, making life better for people. But no, we got to go over and start wars and worry about the oil and all that kind of stuff, and all this mess that they're doing, and all this hogwash that all this propaganda that they got going on against this man. I'm telling you, I'm not falling for it, and I hope you're not either. And that's all I have to say.